Man, what's up YouTube? My name is Armandoee. I'm here to hit y'all today with a C8 Corvette review video. It's my first ever review video. Without further ado, let's get straight into it. In this video, I'm gonna give y'all 5 things that I like about the C8 Corvette 2021. I'm gonna give y'all some backstory. Got this car in June 2021. It's been a dream car of mine, man. Not too many people are blessed to say they driving around a dream car, but I definitely am one of those people. I graduated from LSU. I'm an engineer, and so I'm just, doing a little passion, something that I like. I like recording, I like shooting cars, so I had to get my own car. As you say, my spec is a 2LT. The 2LT spec with the Z51 package. In that Z51 package, I got the black spoke rims, got the red brake calipers, and I did the black paint side mirrors with the black spoiler on the back. So to get it started, without further ado, the first thing, one of my favorite things about the C8 Corvette is the looks. I mean, the looks speak for itself, man. Just look at this thing. Really does look like a Stingray, so it does live up the name, Corvette Stingray. I know the Z06 is coming soon. That's gonna be crazy, but I really do love the looks. It's a head turner. Everywhere you go, no matter where I go, I can be going to the gas station. I could be just driving around. Regular people just want to stop and talk to you. I have been on the interstate and people have full-blown honk their horns at me, tell me to roll down the window, tell me to rev the engine, all that type of stuff. Kind of leads me into my next point. I like that you can pull both paddle shifters and rev the engine. So when you pull both paddle shifters, it puts it in the neutral. When you put it in the neutral, you can rev the engine. So doing revs is just simple. But I guess I'll make that 1A, 1B because, that goes hand in hand. But together it's very beautiful. Number 2, my second favorite thing that I like about the C8 Corvette, man, is the smiles it puts on people's faces. Not just myself, but I can tell you a story about one time I was driving behind a bus, and on the bus they had little children. One little kid saw me out the back of the bus, and as soon as he saw me, everybody else started running towards the back of the bus. Come take a picture, take a video, told me to rev the engine, all that stuff. And the smiles I see on people's faces because of this car, man, there's no better feeling than that. I've always been a people person, so it's definitely no better feeling than putting a smile on somebody's face. And the third thing I love about the C8 Corvette, man, is the exhaust note. This is just idling. This is not revving the car or anything like that. It's pretty loud, pretty decent. I know some people like to put that, them kits and stuff on it and change the exhaust note up, but I think it's perfect the way it is. I'm gonna give y'all some revs in a second. But I think when it idles, when I turn the car on out of my garage, man, it's super loud. I think I love the exhaust note a lot. Moving on to the fourth thing I love about the C8 Corvette is the interior. So you have the door handle right here. GM is smart the way they do this. Kind of a hidden door handle. You get in the car. This is your gauge cluster. So right now it's in a My mode. My mode is a specific mode that's tuned to your settings. You have a weather mode. So my mode, I got the steering wheel like on sport. Engine on all the way up, of course, because why not? You have your tour mode. Kind of quiets things down. It's kind of an easy setting. Shifts aren't too rough or aren't too hard. Then you go to sport mode, changes up the gauge cluster from blue to red. It's pretty cool. Then you switch over one more time and you have a track mode. It has your RPMs and stuff like that. Yeah, so as you know, the controversial climate control system, not bad, actually. You get very used to it very quickly. And it doesn't really make you feel closed off from the passenger like I thought it was. So overall, not that bad. Your screen's right here. It's very intuitive. Everything's very responsive. you know. In the middle, you got your wireless charger. I did the GT2 seats that come with the carbon fiber. Red seat belts was also a difference. Then you can see your engine, which you have a red engine, which is a $500 option, I think. A red engine from the interior. Glass. Then right here is a target top. So you can take this off. All right, remove the latches, and you'll be able to take it off. I know some people don't like the square circle, but I love it. I think it's pretty cool. It allows you to see all the information. I love your paddle shifters right here. The feel is just good, man. It just feels good. And you can pop this button right here. You'll go to a Z mode, which is another customizable mode. So I actually have mine customized to performance track management. And so if I clicked it twice, it already goes into your traction mode. So how my traction control is off. Sorry about the adjusting. Right? And your launch control. So this is how you do your launch in this type of mode. And the launch is awesome. So quiet it back down. Bose speaker system. Very, very, very nice. Your camera, rear view, is actually a camera. You can turn it on and off. So how you can see the phone now. Now it's the rear view camera. Yeah. Very intuitive. My number 5 thing that I like about this car, man, is the launch. 0 to 60 in 2.9 seconds. There's no feeling like it. I know the Z06 is about to be 2.6 seconds. That's just crazy. That's insane. Because this feels like more than enough. You're shifting and you're having fun, and man, there's no feeling like it in the world. It just feels like a video game. It feels like a movie. Like I said, I'm blessed to be able to do this. Yeah, overall, I do not have no complaints. But I will give y'all one thing I dislike about the C8 Corvette. And this doesn't really have to do nothing with the car itself, because some of the owners might not have a problem with this, but I specifically did. So when I first got my car in June, I had my car for about a month, and it started saying rear axle system offline on the dash. It wasn't like a code. You know how they have like the oil engine or low tire and the actual yellow code comes up on your car? No, this is just like on the screen and it said rear axle system offline. Didn't really know what that meant. It would go away and it would come back. So eventually one day my check engine light came on, and I'm like, man, that's weird. That's funny. I just got this car. I mean, I only had it for a month. I got it in June, right? So all this was happening kind of like in August, and I brought it to the dealership. The dealership checked it out, and they was like, hey, the transmission is bad. Like, literally, they didn't even know what was wrong with it. They had to call GM, and GM was just like, you need a whole new transmission. So brand new car, and I need a whole new transmission. So if you have a code that says rear axle system offline, you might want to get that checked, because I had no choice. They had to give me a whole new transmission. I had to wait another month and a half basically to get a transmission. So I brought a brand new car, didn't even have the car for a month. So I will say, the transmission, GM does have a few issues on that, because I know some people in the Corvette forums also had a few issues with the transmissions as well. So I will say that is the warning. When you read the fine print, that's on the fine print right now. Having that car, check your transmission. Check to make sure the fluid is right. Check to make sure they give you 2 extra pints of transmission fluid, when you get your oil changed. All those things like that. Because this car can mess up easily with the transmission. So, But besides that, man, I have no complaints. Drives like a beauty. Smooth. The magnetic ride system, I got that with my Z51 package. And it's super smooth. So, But that's all I got for y'all today. I mean, I appreciate y'all watching the video, especially if you stuck the whole thing through. Don't forget to like and subscribe. We out, Armandoee gang. Peace.